feel pretty good this day. We gather materials and prepare our weapons. We hold a lot of meetings and pound the attack route into our heads. The careful preparation is going well. It's wonderful that things are just going as planned. I'm walking busily around school when I find Yuka-san, who was sitting down in front of the food supplies at the storehouse. I thought I'd take a close look at her. She has a great body. The beautiful curves from behind directly stimulate my crotch. I can probably react physically like this now because I've experienced real women. Come to think of it, before I dreaded taking her clothes off. Even in my imagination, I had no room for composure to feel any sexual urges towards her. I never knew that she had such a fine body. Now I can imagine what her body feels like under my clothes. Tsukasa-kun was able to do whatever he wanted with her. I'm so jealous of him. I stay behind her and stare at her. I'm close to her, but she must be earnestly checking the inventory. She's so careless and doesn't notice me. She smells good, so I move my nose closer to her. There's powdered snow on her shoulders. I pat away and she turns back in surprise.
たくさん雪がついてましたよ。溶けて湿らせちゃう前に払おうとしたんですよ。
Bullshit! I smile. Yuka-san smiles back. Having such a cheerful, beautiful smile aimed at me gets me nervous, but I shouldn't be. She may be beautiful, but she's having sex and licking. But she's having sex and licking dicks. Wow. I didn't think that those things were only done by I didn't think that those things were only done by porn stars and prostitutes. But I had an image close to that. I thought everything. Close to that. I thought everything like that happened on the other side of the screen. I'm sure didn't have any insight, but I'm different now. I know reality. I won't falter just because the person before me is beautiful. I'm sure Yuka-san will start moaning once I put it in her. But my dick has gone limp. Damn, how uncool. He's flaccid.
もうすぐ蹴りがつきますよ。
I smile at her.
蹴りですか?
No desu ka?
第一の会の連中は皆殺しです。
Including your boyfriend. And then you will be mine, Yuka-san. Nah.
皆殺しですか?
そうです。皆殺しです。ジェノサイド。禍根は立たねばなりません。
The axis of evil.
そこまではしなくてもいいのではないでしょうか。
おやおや、これは異なことをおっしゃるウサギさん。
ウサギさん?
そうです。敵に同情的なものはここでは人間じゃないですよ。ウサギさん。
まあ。
She clouds her face and I get closer to her. I have to make it clear to her and myself who's the superior one here. I put my hand on her shoulder and smile like an evil guy.
みんな必死になって戦ってるんだ。そんな言葉、たとえ冗談でも言っちゃいけませんね。
でもやっぱりそれはひどいことですよ。お寺には小さい子やお年寄りもいるんでしょ。
そうですが、でも小さい子やお年寄りが武器を持って襲ってきたことだってあるんですよ。連中はいくら無害に見える人が相手でも油断なんかしたら殺されてしまうのはこちらです。子供にだって人は殺せる。
そうかもしれないですけれど。なるほど。撤回するつもりもないということですか。
I move my face closer. My funny face is suddenly close to hers. So Yuka-san gets surprised and bends back. I don't let her and pull her towards me using the hand on her shoulder.
だってそれはいけないですよ。
She's like, you were cool, man. Come on.
許す許さないというのはルールが決めるものです。そして今ここでそれを決めているのは僕なんです。ご存知なかったんですか？
もっと楽にしてくださいよ。それじゃダメですよ。
Yasan isn't scared at all. She just advises me as if she's troubled. Does she not understand the situation she's in? Or she's just making a sucker out of me? If she wants to make a sucker out of me, I wish she'd suck it down there instead. Oh, wow. I have the composure to make these jokes good.
しちゃいけないことってあると思います。
ないですよ。もしそんなものがあったら僕がここでのうのうと生きていられるわけないでしょう。
Oh, that bastard. Son of a bitch. Yeah, he's got a cracker. He's drunk on power. You're still looking good, though, even in her moment of desperation. I take my free hand and grab her well-shaped boob. It's something I've even dreamed about before. Wow. It's not an exaggeration, metaphor, figure of speech, rhetoric, or pillow words. It's the breast that really showed up in my naughty, mysterious fantasy. This real sensation is in my hand right now. My mouth is getting dry. My spine is numbing. It should be made of the same things as Nozomi and the others, but it feels so different. I feel sorry for Nozomi, but it's different. I guess Nozomi. It feels like I'm doing something dreadful. It's like swinging an axe down at the Buddhist altar.
僕が何か言ったらここではそれが事実になるんだ。それが嫌ならほら僕の機嫌を回復するような何かを言ってくださいよ。
I threaten her, but she just shows a slight surprise and looks composed. Is she making a sucker out of me? If she wants to make a sucker out of me, no, that's enough. Then this is a concerning matter. I'm the leader, the ruler, and the authority in the group. If authority ceases to be the authority, law would crumble and order would be lost. Humans are weak creatures who cannot live without order, so we would perish as a result. We have to avoid this no matter what, so I grabbed her boob for the protection of my authority and for the prosperity and development of everybody at the school. Seriously? Yes, this is the right thing to do, so why is there a lot of sweat forming on my back? She wants to back away, but a wall is behind her.
ほら謝ってくださいよ。僕に逆らっちゃいけないんだ。
そんなことしてはいけませんよ。困ります。
She really does look troubled as I keep squeezing her boob. Doesn't look like she's bluffing. If I had to make a comparison, it's the kind of expression a kindergarten teacher makes when a kid squeezes her breast. Wow, seriously? Does this mean she's treating me like a kindergartner? I see that may be true. Squeezing someone's boob and threatening her is childish after all. There are more terrible ways to make a woman scared. I know these ways, and I've actually done them a few times already. It's weird to falter just because it's Yuka-san. Yuka-san's looking down on me because I'm faltering. That's why she's not scared of me. Oh, wow! They're actually giving me a choice. Act like a beast. Act like a gentleman. I mean, it's like, if you want to play the role, you have to act like a beast. Can't make him back down because that goes against his character now. He's already a despicable character, so basically if he does something despicable to Yuka, you know, he can't redeem himself. But oh dear, wow. What do I do? Do I play the role, or do I play against the role? Because right now he's more of a dickish type character, so yeah, the beast role fits him. But oh god, if he's like a gentleman, it's like, you know, he's composed. Oh god, wow. That is tough. Okay. Well, he is the bad guy now, so why not? Oh god. Okay, here we go. I'm sorry, Yuka-san. I'm sorry. Then I'll do it. I'm going to show her how manly I am. I'm not like before when I was always whimpering out. They say men can change drastically in 3 days. I want her to get a better opinion of me. I don't want her looking down on me. I grab the front of her coat and pull her. The buttons fly off and her boobs are exposed. He's drunk on that power. Yuka-san is surprised, but it's too late. I can feel my heart pounding so much that it may come out of my mouth. I cover her mouth in mine, and I feel a soft sensation on my lips. She opens her eyes wide in surprise. I cling onto her shoulders and push her down. Oh god! Oh god! I'm sorry, Yuka!
Kuwagata-san.
Yuka-san falls on her butt and tries to back away using her hands. But I grab her wrist and push it aside. She falls on her back, totally defenseless.
抵抗したら知りませんよ。
I smile. I can tell that my cheeks are cramping. I'm too nervous. I push down her breast with one hand while I pull up her skirt with the other.
そんなことをして何になるんですか？
Game of Thrones! Do it! Yuka-san grimaces.
何もならなくたっていいじゃないですか。僕は気にしない。
いけません。
She tries to get up, so I punch her face so hard that my wrist numbs. I'm sure she saw stars.
逆らうなって言いましたよ。
I can't stand to watch a bruise from her on her eyes. I look away. Flip up her skirt again. I pull her underwear down. She must still feel the punch as she's groaning powerlessly. Her small underwear gets caught in her boots, and I can't get it off. I rip it off using my teeth.
桑形さん。
Yuka-san is staring at me with still unfocused eyes.
なに黙ってりゃすぐ終わりますよ。
And I continue. See if she's trying to resist, but her movements are so slow that it's meaningless. She tries to squirm away, but she can't move once I grab her neck. It seems she's hit the back of her head on some stones when I punched her. She must be dizzy, or maybe she's paralyzed by fear. Either way, it's good that she's not struggling back. I take my dick out, place it on her shoved pussy, and force myself inside. She jerks her shoulders in response. I'm absorbed in it. I hold her slender and long legs and only think about finishing this act. Our connected crotch is the only warm part, and my breath is white. Snow is dancing before my eyes. Oh yeah, we're outside. I know it'll be bad if someone sees what I'm doing, but it doesn't worry me. I have to fully violate her right now. That's the most important thing. I realize that I'm about to overcome something that I've never been able to. I know that if I finish violating her like an object, something inside me is going to change. This is my rite of passage in a requiem. She must have given up as she let me do as I want. Her lips are lying powerlessly no matter how much I thrust into her. Her eyes are vacant and she's still like a doll. Oh, what could she be seeing right now? I want to ask, but such words are out of place right now. But I still ask anyway. Yuka-san doesn't answer. Are my words not reaching her? How sad. I want to ask again in a louder voice to make sure that my words reach her, but it probably won't. She's completely unresponsive now. I'm sad, but I keep moving my hips. My pussy's starting to get wet, and I can move smoothly now. Pleasure is so intensely filled in my body that I imagine my breath being pink. Before long, I ejaculate into her, but she's still unresponsive. I stand up and fix my pants. Yuka-san lets gravity lower her bent knees and just lies there.
あ、
She
あ、
just
あ、
lies there. I call out to her and she hesitantly gets back up. She doesn't say anything. She's expressionless. And I don't feel anything as I watch her. I feel that I've surely overcome something. I've learned not to tell anyone about this and leave. Wow. Now there's nothing I should turn back for. Nothing I should carry within my heart. All that stuff just to move forward. Whoa. Wow, that shit, wow. Yeah, there's no going back for Kuwagata. He's already changed, so it's like, damn, yeah, there we go. A few days after that, the long-awaited snowstorm arrives. Another snowstorm. I'll organize all the vigilante corps available and gather about 40 men. We check for the final time and leave the school when the sun sets. Tsukasa. The wind is strong, shaking the storm shutters. I can hear arguments from beyond the monks' quarters, probably from Nogeakane-san's room. She and Ryugeju are arguing. I guess they're trying to be quiet, but I guess I still hear them. They may have forgotten to close the door. That's how heated up they are. I sip on the sweet sake Hoshino-san gave me and listen. Their conversation is heading in a strange direction. The argument started when the lookout keeping watch on the school reported that many people with weapons depart the school. Ryugeju, who received the report, came to Akane and said that she doesn't want to be protected by everyone and that she wants to fight too. She said that she can't just watch quietly anymore. Akane rejects her proposal. Her reasoning is the same as the one Ryugeju explained to me before, but the nuances are a bit different. She's emphasizing that Ryugeju is a religious symbol and that she cannot dirty her hands. She also says things that sound motherly, like how she doesn't want her to get hurt. I'm sorry to say this in a situation, but their conversation warms my my cockles. I never talked like this with my relatives, so I really like hearing other families' conversations.
もうお前が指揮を取ってもどうすることもできません。ここにいる全員が武器を手に取ったとしても怪我人ばかりで相手に及びません。第一の会はここで終焉なのです。
It kind of persuades Ryugeju in a quiet voice.
そうかもしれません。もう終わりかもしれません。しかしだからって皆までここで死なせてしまうわけにはいきません。ましてや私一人だけ助かるなど、私こそが最初に死ぬべきなのです。
Ryugeju is acting like a daughter, being emotional and saying unreasonable things.
私たちは見捨てられたのです。これでは手の打ちようがありません。こんなことだったらそもそもこの町になど残らなかったというのに、今となっては全てが手遅れです。私の判断がいけなかったのです。お前はそこまで私に付き合う必要はありません。どうか生き延びておくれ。そしてできればお母さんを許しておくれ。
今になってそんなことを。
まったく今更だけれど虫が良すぎるのは分かっていますが。
それに尼子様のことだって私は。
それはごめんなさい。
They grow quiet when my name comes up. Why is that? I feel like I shouldn't be listening because my name came up. I start to climb into my futon when they start talking again.
とにかく私は皆をここから脱出させます。お母様がここで全てをお諦めになるというのならば、私の好きなようにさせてください。
Ryugeju stubbornly persists.
それはできません。
どうしてですか？
この寺を一歩出て全てが敗北のうちに終わったのを知れば、もう誰もお前を今までのように敬ったりはしないでしょう。
そんなことは些細な問題です。
それどころか彼らはきっと今まで信じた分だけお前を憎むようになるのは目に見えています。
分かっています。それを些細な問題だと申し上げています。
どんなひどいことをされるかお前に想像できて。人はお前が思っているような甘いものではありませんよ。
そんな、私だって何も知らない小娘ではありません。
いいえ、お前は何も知らないわ。浮世離れしたことばかりで世の中のことなんか何も。
何を言っているのですか？もしそうだとしたら、それはこんな風に育てたお母様の責任でしょう。
ごめんなさい。私が悪かったのは分かっている。
謝らないでください。私は今それを責めるつもりはありません。第一、これは知る知らないの問題ではないんです。彼らを裏切る形になってしまった、その責任を取るだけです。全てを話さなくてはなりません。
お前は間違っています。責任など取れません。このまま黙っていなさい。
目的が果たせなかった以上、真実は明らかにされなければいけません。そして間違いを犯した私の運命は彼らに委ねられるべきです。
それこそ無責任だと知るべきです。一度彼らの選択の権利を預かった以上、最後まで守り通すのがお前の役目です。都合が悪くなったからといって放り投げてしまって不安に落とし込んでしまうなどは残酷な振る舞いだと知りなさい。
そんなの嫌です。
そんな言い方をするからお前は小娘だというのです。
それでも嫌なんです。もう嘘はたくさんです。私は真実を語りたい。
彼らはそんなもの望んではいません。
そんなはずありません。だってみんなは弥勒菩薩の説く商法を知るために。
それはお前の勘違いです。ここにいる誰一人として成仏も商法も望んではいませんし、その正体について考えたこともありません。
それは違います。みんなは本当のことが知りたいからここに。
彼らは本当のことを知りたいわけではなくて、自分に都合のいい甘い夢を見て他人と共有することだけが望みなのです。弥勒菩薩だろうとイエス・キリストだろうと、それが彼らを夢から分断する存在ならば、たとえどんな商法を携えていようとも理解しようともせずに石を投げるでしょう。
だからその真実の素晴らしさを上手に話すことができたのなら。
勘違いしてはいけません。それができるのは全てを知った選ばれた人間だけです。お前は格者ではありません。お前に人を導く力はありません。そもそも私はそんな人間が実在しうるとも思っていません。求めない人間に与えることはできません。
そういう人はきっといます。
その信念は勝手ですが、お前はそれが自分だと言いたいのですか？もしくはそうなりたいのですか？勘違いもいい加減になさい。私たちにできるのは 自分の力で夢を見られない弱い人間のために夢の管理人を買って出ることだけです。彼らの美しい夢を守るために、彼らが自分の醜さに気がつかないようにこっそり真実の芽を摘み取るのが私たちの仕事です。彼らが真実を携えた聖者を望まないのなら、彼らの代わりに殺してしまうのが私たちの仕事です。私たちは正しさの味方ではなく弱さの味方です。弱く醜く臆病な者たちのために楽園を提供するのです。
そんなごまかしなんかしなくったって、どんな人だってみんながありのままでここで生きていけるようになることが、それが一番。
黙りなさい。何度言ったらわかるのでしょう。気づく人間は自分で気がつきます。お前は気がつかない人間の前で演技をするために今までやってきたのではないのですか。勉強をしているうちに自分を勘違いしてしまったのですか。いくら借り物の真実の言葉を上手に語ることができても、お前は偽物なのですよ。何を思いやがって。恥を知りなさい。
Behold the dark side of religion.
理解したのならお行きなさい。そしてこう告げるのです。敵の手にかかって死んだ者だけが商法にたどり着ける。難しいことではありません。ほんの少し上昇の教えでも引用すれば彼らは喜んで死ぬでしょう。弥勒様は下昇なさらないのなら我々が上昇すればよいのだ。それだけで十分です。いつもやっていたことではないですか。今さら何をためらう必要があります。華々しく死なせてやりなさい。何、慈悲を司られる弥勒様だって今さら彼らを無慈悲な自由の荒野に追い出すなどお許しにならないでしょう。さあ、分かったなら早く行くのです。彼らの最後の胸の使いを落としてやりなさい。
I hear clothes moving, then footsteps. She just left the temple. Akane doesn't follow her. It seems she's still sitting there without a sound. After a while, the main temple is filled with presence of people. Ryugeshu has gathered all of her followers. Arway must be there too as I hear her voice. I'm forgotten and sitting by myself in the dark room.
皆さん、お聞きください。
Ryugeshu starts talking, the followers quiet down instantly. She is full of dignity, unlike how she was just a minute ago.
長く恐ろしい戦いが終わる時がやってきました。この寺は間もなく落ちるでしょう。たくさんの武器を持った敵が今にも姿を現そうとしています。
Her voice is filled with strength and heat. Strength and heat, which is unlike how she usually talks to the followers.
私たちはこの恐ろしい地震によって快適な我が家を失い、愛する人を失い、純白の雪を血と涙で染め上げながら、それでもかすかな希望を胸に一日一日を生き延びてきました。この中の誰一人として心から安心して過ごせる一日などなかったでしょう。これからが皆さんの本当の戦いの始まりです。皆さんはここを脱出するのです。そしてもし仲間からはぐれてしまっても 一人になってしまっても生きようと努力してください。何があっても生き抜いてください。敵と戦って死のうだなんて決して思わないでください。生きていれば、歩き続ければ、いつか望むところにたどり着けます。
You guys, you pauses there. The followers are silent, not making any sounds.
今から脱出の方法をお話しします。まず星野さん、あなたは補修の時に余った材木を。
Ryugashi starts giving concrete orders.
バカな子。
Here, I remember from Akane's room. Takuma. Okay, I think it's time to take a break because I've been at this for about 40, 50, 70 minutes. So, yeah. I usually do an hour when reading a visual novel because it is kind of exhausting. So, yeah, I gotta splice these parts together and hopefully, and I have to do some kind of fine editing, fine blur work because, you know, some of those things are kind of a bit heavy. So, yeah, alright, so I'll be back in a minute or two to catch my breath, get something to eat, you know, kind of get some fuel going, and,